Hello, 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 hello. Welcome on in, welcome on in, welcome on in. So glad that you could make it today. I'm very, very happy to have you here. Today I was thinking of building a little bit of a Llamaland amusement park. Let's go. So, we were working on this lot. I have to admit, I have been doing a little bit of work on it. Let me make sure that the sound is alright, actually. Oh, shoot. Hold on. No catastrophes on our end. Let's see, let's see, let's see. There we go. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. That sounds alright. Hello, hello, hello. That sounds alright. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. You can hear me at least. Main part. Can you hear the music? Let me know. So this is what we were working on last time. Okay. I'm a team of one over here, so just let me know about audio stuff, because I don't know unless I test it live. I have no idea. All right. So this is what we have so far. All right. So I put everything that we actually want to use in the park out here, kind of. And then, while off screen, I finished off this area right here. So this is going to be the petting zoo slash kind of the aliens crashed. And then, hold on. I need to turn on all my cheats so that I don't mess up the build. But then, like, the destruction of the city with the alien crash over here. And then there's a pool where people can ride their God, I just rode one the other day, didn't I? We'll come back to it. And then over here we've got this sort of filming area. And we have secret gnomes. Here, let's go ahead and put our cheats. Ah, that is not the cheat I meant, actually. Hold on. How to fix. Oh no, what did we do? Nobody panic, including me. We can fix this. So we're entering our cheat codes first. So it's testing cheats true, and then BB move objects, and then BB show hidden objects, BB show hidden objects, and then BB show live edit. I'm pretty sure it's show live edit. Okay. See, that one hasn't been working for me for some reason, but I'm pretty sure maybe it's the same thing at this point. Who knows? All right. We have a tiny problem with this whole aerial view kind of thing. As much as we love it, we have to figure out how to get out of the aerial view. Hold on. No one panic. I have to look it up though. Let's see. How did I even look it up? Let's see. Sims 4 camera angles. Command. Okay, wait. Command key. Click, hold left mouse. Or your keyboard will rotate. I don't know what we did. No. I say we as a collective, as if you guys had anything to do with this debauchery that I did. Okay. I'm gonna exit into just like the main world and then come back and see if it hopefully fixed it. Fingers crossed. Because I don't know how to fix this by myself. I did a mistake. Alright. Longest loading screens known to man, of course. Thank you, Sims 4. It says okay. Okay, so we fixed it. So this is what I did, right? And there's gonna be this sort of beach kind of thing going on, right? And we have got the diving board, the relaxation area, and the Sims can kind of dive in. Hopefully, we'll do a playthrough testing of all this, but we've got the little mini bar, and then this, I was thinking the llama. I just sized up a toy that was really little, and I was thinking, okay, so this is maybe like a sand sculpture that somebody created. And then all of these marks on the ground, actually, they come from Get Famous. And I think so this one and this one are the death scene, and I think this is the sword fighting scene. So I think hopefully when the Sims are here, if you click on these, they'll actually like reenact a death scene and stuff. And I put it around here too, so that your Sims can act out like dying in the, I don't know, in the alien apocalypse that's over here. Hopefully the Ferris wheel is still functional, and we are gonna work on the little splash pad area, and then I feel like I did work on this a lot and I could never decide what exactly I wanted. So this is like the dining area kind of place with a lot of food kind of stuff, and this is a functional restaurant, hopefully. And then we've got a little marketplace over here, and I spent a lot of time kind of putting a bunch of stuff everywhere, making it look kind of cluttered. And then with the tables, a lot of little balloons and things. And then I was thinking about all the things that we can do with all these signs. I like sized up a lot of stuff, and I'm still kind of considering, and I guess it just shows how much time and effort it goes into building something really big, especially for me. Like, this is kind of a huge amusement park, right? So It's gonna take a minute, but at least I have all the stuff that I do want to use in it. It's just hard to know where to start. That's why I did a lot of this off screen, because a lot of the time I'll do like 2 things and then I'll go watch something and then I'll come back and I'll do 2 more things and I'll move something around and then I'll work on something else. So it's not, the inspiration comes very, very, very slowly for this. There's something I wanted to show you, actually. Here, let's save often. I wanted to show you some of the other builds that I have. Alright. So, let me show you on the gallery, actually, because I was not expecting this. I mean, okay, gotta admit, I was hoping for it. Not expecting, but really, really hoping that my splash pad restaurant would become popular. And it sort of has. It's now one of my more downloaded lots. So I built this splash pad restaurant. And what do we think? Hold on. Why does everything take so long? It's so anticlimactic. Here we go. So this is the Splash Pad restaurant, and we'll go and visit it right now. But it got 76 downloads. Because the last time I checked the number, because I remember it was 26666, and now it jumped up really quickly. So let's go visit it. I'm pretty sure I have it here. Do we? Yes, we do. So this was the Splash Pad restaurant that I built. Ta-da! Alright. A little tour. So we have like a vendor kind of situation going here where there are a lot of people selling things. Oh god. How are we gonna get around this? I almost want to go into live mode. That way when we click stuff it won't just move everything. I'm pretty sure that's how these little glitches happened. I say glitches, I'm pretty sure I just messed it up. But everything was perfect when I built it. But you see how everything's kind of poking out once in a while? Like this kind of thing, it wasn't there before. But this is a fully functional restaurant, splash pad with a lot of activities going on. So this is the little splash pad area where your kids can come play, where the Sims can play. And then oh gosh, why is it so difficult? Okay, and then this is the restaurant, right? So you can request any of these tables, and honestly it works all right. I think the best functional restaurant I have is still that Restaurant Bus Theater restaurant. That one honestly works pretty immaculately. I'm so surprised because the food gets out quickly. It doesn't take the entire day. There's like hardly any glitches. Maybe because it's a smaller lot. Even though it's like jam-packed full of stuff, there's just, I don't know, maybe it's because it's a small, who knows why, but everything's really tight quarters and the food doesn't take that long to come out. That lot is really good to take your Sims to because it just works. This one kind of halfway works, to be honest. Like, it is fully functional, but it has a few problems. But with this one, I decided to make the bus a little bit bigger and make it super colorful and pretty. And then I don't even want to tell you how many hours this took. Honestly, it like doesn't look like much, but you spend a lot of time just kind of messing around with it, don't you? Alright, so let me take you to the lot that is the functional one, the most functional lot I have. It's great, if I do say so myself. So the premise for this one is that it's a bus theater restaurant, and there's an outdoor theater, and honestly, I have tried to do like a drive-through theater, but it just looks so kind of bland or kind of banal, like bleh, that I sort of abandoned the concept, but we'll come back to it. Like, I think maybe you can even see it. It's like right there. That's the drive-in movie theater. It's just like, I don't know. We need to think of more. Oh yeah, see, there's me working on it again, right there. I was just trying to make it look all right, and also trying to put the sized up television underneath an awning so that when it rains, it doesn't bother it. Alright, so this right here is by far the best lot that I have built. And it was so much fun to do because it was little and there was just so much detail. And I think maybe the details are my favorite part. Just putting all the little tiny plants and the clutter in just the right place and making it look really realistic and all that kind of stuff. Because I feel like the bigger concepts are really difficult for me. But maybe that's just because this is like literally, I don't know, the 4th lot I've ever built. And I don't think I'm a perfectionist, really. But whenever I set out to build a lot, I try really hard. So it's going to be the best that it can be. So basically, this is the lot. Very tiny, one of the smaller lots that you can have. But this is my little restaurant. And let's see if we can basically from the top. And the only reason I have this cover even is because if you leave electronics out in the rain, it just gets destroyed. And it's so irritating because sometimes you do want an outdoor theater. So I had to build this kind of outdoor. Oh, hello, kitty. We have a visitor. Oh, gracing us with his presence. Hello, my beautiful animal. His name is Longcat. Very gorgeous. Joining us today. Beautiful kitty. Alright. So, just like all the itty bitty little details and stuff like, oh god, no, kitty. Taking over with the mouse is Longcat. I'm not gonna be able to even show off this lot. It's Cat's game now. It has become the Cat's game. Okay. So, there's our little theater. And we've got little comfy little sofas and sort of thinking about like the rugs and stuff. A little desert, and just think about how nice and like warm it is in the afternoons and evenings. And then we've got not only one but 2 bars. We've got the restroom. There's guitars and like busk areas. Sized up car right there. I just imagine, I don't know, like it driving it and parking right there. all of these. There's like flies and mosquitoes around the nasty trash can. See all the trash everywhere. Fully functional. Sims can totally woohoo in there. I don't know if I've ever noticed, but look, there's like toilet paper sticking out of it. Gross. So then back here is another little, it's like a merchant area. Like people, or your sim can actually go and sell this stuff. I wonder if it goes into their account. And then there's a little area that you can paint in, and then these are some tables, and then the tree glows. And speaking of like nighttime, dang, this place looks lit at night, because it's just so cozy with all the little like string lights and stuff. And I think it's kind of cool because these are the areas where the cooks are, and you can actually see the cooks. And I think how cool it is that the game sort of randomly assigns different sims, and then a lot of my sims that I haven't assigned a job, I'll see them back here like being the cook, which is kind of cool. And there's just so many little tiny things in this area, like the veggie dog, you know, amazing. Oh, and this is actually the debug one, so your sims can take a shower in here. So I've had my sims spend like days here, and I put some sleeping bags over here so that your sims can just like rest and stuff. And I don't know, it's a chill area. I like it. There's just a lot to do here. It's my favorite lot that I've built. Oh no, I'm sorry. Oh, we're fine. Alright, so we did the splash pad. We did the outdoor theater restaurant. Should we do a tour of my other lot, the snowy cottage? I think so. This one's mine too, actually, the taco truck. But it's very simple. I think it's one of the first lots I ever built. Let's just go in real quick. And then maybe I will show you the movie theater ones. Like the drive-through, because I still haven't wrapped my mind around what exactly I want to do in those areas. I wish it wasn't such an ordeal to load into a place. I wish it was just quick. Alright, so this right here is pretty much, it's one of my first builds. Honestly, not that bad. It doesn't look too terrible, because it's like, you know, there's like the bus stop in front, a couple tables, the little yeah, and look at what I did. The like the taco truck actually has like the head of the truck right there has a little bar area, the same bathroom with the shower, so you can kind of stay. And then one of my favorite things actually is this right there. There's a little camera, like, you know, to like spy on the not spy, but just like see, is anybody rummaging through the trash cans. And then I remember this actually because I fully decorated the inside of this. It took me ages, but I fully decorated like all of these I placed. And let's see if, oh yeah, like I placed the bar up here, all of this kind of stuff. And this was towards the beginning, so I really did not know what I was doing. and I placed everything all by myself, including the little, like the soap station and the paper towel dispenser. See, look, safety code, no safety code violations here, and even an escape route. See? And they passed their health inspection. That's what I think that this is right up here. Something I just noticed. Oh, wait. And I remember putting down this mat right here so that the Sims' feet wouldn't get tired. You know? Like, they're the, like, squishy mats, like the slip-proof mats, or, like, the slip-resistant mats. Something that look at that. There's actually a little, like, teddy bear, like, right on one of these items, actually, because I put a lot of different things. I know I didn't place it there. So it must be like either on... It must be one of the things that's attached to one of the items here. That's kind of cool, actually. There's like a little tiny... Like a little teddy bear right there. That's kind of cool. Alright. And then, let's see. What did I put on the back wall? See? Look! I even decorated the back wall. Trust me, the other build does not have that much detail on the inside, because you can't even really get on the inside. Although I'm pretty sure I did place the non-slip mats inside the other build too, so that way when the cooks are cooking, they have that like padded mat that they stand on so that their little feet don't hurt as much. Always think about their little feet, little, like safety security things, like in case there's a fire. So that's the second little build I ever built. I don't actually know if I have the first build I ever built placed in this world. Let's take a look, because I remember the very first build I ever built was a house. And I kind of worked on it for ages. And I built it on that island in Windenburg. There is the kind of standalone island in Windenburg. And I built it on that. And it's a residential home. And I remember I showed it off very, very proudly because it took me so long. And people didn't even believe that it was my first build, because it wasn't bad. Okay, so I don't actually have that build. Can we download it? Let me just put it here. Actually, do I have it here? No, I probably don't. Let's take a look. I do. I have some ghosts living there. I did not realize that I had this build in there. Yeah, why didn't I check here first? Of course. Let's see. Alright. Let's make sure to have the full view. So this is the very first thing I ever built in The Sims. And everyone is like, huh? Because it doesn't really look like a first build, but it just took me a long time. And I was really proud of the back area, I remember. And I just added a bunch of plants and stuff. And they're like, no, this isn't your first build. This is just the first build you've ever posted. And I was like, no, it's my first build. And it was. I just watched a lot of Sims videos before this. So that's the outside. And honestly, it doesn't look that great in terms of, like, it's a little too eclectic. Like, there's too many crazinesses going on. But I just remember being, like, really focused on, like, the placement of every single item. Like, I wanted everything to look kind of like it flowed. And like, these are carpets. But, and just like concerned and worried about like the views that you would have, and then if you were sitting in this chair that you would be able to have, you know, your lemonade and sweet tea and all that stuff, and then a cozy night by the fire. And ooh, actually we'll do the shed last, because I think the shed is one of my favorite things about this build. Alright. So coming inside, we've got this massive kind of open, like what is it, open floor plan with the dining room. I don't know how many Sims, you know, you'd have to entertain. That's a lot, actually, but you know, it's an entertaining house, right? A house for entertainment. And then I remember being really proud of the breakfast nook. Look, there's even some cookies, sugar cookies. I remember I had a chef living here. And then yeah, I remember like putting the mat down that way if you know, some water spilt, you'd be good, your Sims would be good. Little breakfast nook. I really liked the breakfast nook. Because how cozy would that be? A little corner. And then, so this was the bathroom. I really struggled with the bathroom because I wanted a little area with like candles and like relaxation that was still functional. And I think I had it set up a little, I don't know, a little bit more aesthetically, but the Sims weren't able to use it, so I just made it more functional, I guess. And then I put a little vine kind of action out here so that nobody could spy on you while you were taking a bath. The, you know, mystical toilet with the blue lights. I remember, actually, hold on. I think, oh yeah, I made sure to like decorate all the walls back here so that there's like something on every wall. Like, even though you would never see this, like the robes and the portraits of the idyllic kind of paradise palms and stuff, and little shower stuff, right? And the towel, the hand towels. But it's stuff that you'd never see in your gameplay. I think, did I put it in the kitchen too? I think I decorated like all the walls. Yeah, I like put stuff on all of the walls. Oh yeah, and the bedrooms too. I need to remember to show you what's in the bedroom. And then the only other real room in the house, besides the living room, but here, since we're talking about the bedroom already, is the little bedroom. Kind of very, I don't know, it was very inspired by the Snowy Escape pack, because that pack had just come out. But you know, we still have the like small stuff in here, because what was it, the little tiny homes pack had also just come out, so with the little matcha instructions. Beautiful. And then we've got the living room. Oh wait, hold on. Let me show you. I think, did we put some stuff on the back walls and stuff? I guess just some paintings and stuff. It wasn't like an extreme amount of things. Then this is our living room right here. I remember being absolutely obsessed with this item when it first came out. This vase, I used it for everything. Well, this was my first build, but I just remember really, really liking it. like in all my future builds, even if I didn't use it, I just remember I like looked at every swatch and tried to like incorporate it somehow. I remember this particular item, it was made by like fans, like content creators who were fans, I'm pretty sure. And it was for one of the birthday kind of packs. Not a pack, it was just like it came for free. But it was awesome. Alright, so now my favorite part of the build is the little like laundry room, game room part. And it was just super fun to like make this kind of thing. It was just super cute. I don't know. I liked it. I don't know if there's all that much to say about it, but this was my first ever build. I remember kind of painstakingly thinking about every single tiny thing I put in here. Let's see. What other things can we see? What other things can I show you? Oh yeah, the snowy cottage, right? Let's go see the snowy cottage. Let me remind myself. I did build this actually. Yeah. So I was trying really, really desperately to match the bottom of this loft apartments to the top. So I tried to just like replicate as much as possible all of this. I tried so hard. Oh yeah, and then I built some rooms too. Let's go take... Oh! I built this little tiny house. Honestly, after a lot of the other stuff though, it's not as impressive. Although it was a cute build, I think. Like with the little landscaping and stuff. It wasn't that bad. It was cute. Oh, hi, kitty. Hi. I love you, kitty. You're such a good boy. Alright, let's go look at the snowy build. The little snowy cottage. So this one is in the Henford on Bagley pack. Let's see, it's down here. Henford on Bagley. It is right here. And honestly, maybe we'll just do a little play inside of the area too, because it's my most played one, because it's the one that my Sims currently live in. I'm sure a lot of stuff got moved around because it is a functional lot and they've been living there. So, you know how Sims are. They pick up stuff and they mess everything up. They don't just leave things be the way that they found them. Oh, hire a nanny, send a daycare. Send a daycare, I guess? I mean, we're not there, so it doesn't quite matter, game. Silly game. Okay. So, this is our little farm, and it did not originally come with, this wasn't something, I just built this I built this and like I didn't know where to put some of these items, so I just put them on the side. But originally I tried to make it as original. Oh, there's an Amazon delivery person, but I think it isn't for me. It's one of the neighbors. I just saw it out of the window. All right. My package just came yesterday. I got the cat a couple of toys. I'll tell you about them. I got him some of those springs, and I'm still a little bit anxious that he might like chew on them and swallow them or something ridiculous, because cats are like toddlers that can reach the ceiling, as Jackson Galaxy says. But I don't know. They're pretty soft. I think I can trust him with them, and he's absolutely obsessed with them. They're little like springs, and he likes to chase them and throw them in the air and stuff. I think he's gonna be fine. And then the other one is a little mouse that hangs up on a doorway. So I hung that up, and he hasn't really been playing with it yet, but we can hope. When he gets the zoomies, he'll definitely try to take a chomp out of it. But he loves the springs thus far. I'm trying to pick out the best lighting. I don't know. And all of these squares, by the way, they're stuff that doesn't appear in the game, but it'll be stuff like alligators and little fireflies and stuff. Then we had 2 unfortunate accidents happen. We had the scarecrow got hit by lightning, completely not my fault. And then the second accident, I don't remember, to be honest. But I think a random sim died on my lot, but we just put him there for memory's sake. Now that I remember what exactly happened. But I just imagine like a sim sitting here and reading, and the little front door, and they've got their little wind chimes, and they can fill their little bird feeder in their birdhouse. They've got the gorgeous little lake. The tree house is new, but the little lake, right? And then should we tour the house or the yard first? Let's tour the yard because we're over here. I just thought that was so aesthetically pleasing, but it's not functional, unfortunately. We've got the big aubergines and the, pumpkins and watermelons and stuff. We've got the kind of foresty area back here, but we've got a little grilling going on from the island pack. Why am I blanking on every single name today? You know what I mean. If you don't, it's okay. The wishing well, you can wish for fortune, you can wish for a child, you can wish for love, and then it'll send you an enemy instead accidentally. The onsen, as much as I tried for it to be a functional onsen, it just never worked. And then also the fountain, I tried to make it a pond. It was glitching, it wasn't working, but the idea, the thought is there. It's still pretty, right? Hold on. Yeah. And then just the little details, like with the microscope, and it has from the ghosty pack. It's got a little spirit circle, whatever it's called. Outside, we've got our laundry. I do use this a whole bunch. My laundry, like, my Sims can't do laundry fast enough because the clothesline, it's always pretty much a lot of the time raining in Henford upon Bagley. So the clothes never dry. So their laundry piles up because they wash their clothes and then they can't, hang up their clothes to have them dry. So it's very, very frustrating. The flower arranging table, little beehives. We've got our little chickies, our little chickens, our cow. Used to have a llama, but so much drama llama going on. A little, what is it? It's like a, words escape me right now, but it's one of those things, a sundial. Yeah, that's it. That right there is a sundial. Desperately trying to show you. It's over here. I'm getting dizzy just trying to find it again. That is the sundial. And so my idea for back here is that it's like an ancient kind of place. And there's a lot of mystical stuff going on back here. And then inside the forest, there's lots of like hidden little things going on too. Like if you kind of go in there, there's not really a way to get in there, but there's lots going on in there. It's just like secret little doors and all this stuff. It's kind of frustrating I can't really get in there without destroying it. That's okay. And then the house, the pride and joy of the entire situation, you can't imagine. Because I've always been, haha, like the two houses I've built, they only were a square. So this is like a double square. This is a square and then one more square. So let's start with the first floor. And so my whole thought on this process was that it was very... speaking of laundry. Terrible. I don't even mind. I'm gonna sell it. No, wait, remove floor. No. No, what did I do? What did I do wrong? No. Oh, Lord. Okay. No one panic. I might have to just use my... Okay. Here we go. I'll use this so that I don't mess up too badly. So, my whole thing was thinking, okay, so this is kind of like eclectic. Not this part. Come on. I wish I was better at the controls. Kind of like eclectic, older stuff. And there's nothing too modern in here, you know? We've got the old sitting room, kind of entranceway, but it's still a little fancy. Our little bathrooms in here. And then the kitchen, very, very functional. Use it all the time. And little tiny details like, you know, the trash. Pretty sure I had it like that. Although, who knows? You move one thing and the Sims just freak out and can't even get to the refrigerator anymore. Then this is our dining room. Messy. They left a plate. Ew! Look, they've left laundry everywhere. It's not even my fault. I have them do laundry all the time, and they just can't get it together because it doesn't dry in time. The family room is in here. A little tiny TV, and then this is where they sit and they knit and do all their fun stuff. And their little entranceway back here is to the backyard where their little chickies and stuff live. And I kind of made their little mud prints, and then even their little closet is a little bit decrepit. Upstairs, we've got a little closet up here. Cute. A little tiny study next to the staircase. the bathroom with a bunch of laundry. So mad at you guys. It's not their fault either. We can't get the laundry to dry fast enough. It's not our fault. Oh shoot, I just sold something important. Hold on. That was a $200 that did not need to be received because I do not know where that came from. Alright, so bathroom. Okay, let's just ignore the piles of laundry because I will accidentally destroy everything. So I've added the baby changing table and the little baby crib, but we've got a little vanity, table, bed, and here common area, like an upstairs living room area with a, this thing does not fit, but they don't have any that's like, that are old fashioned, you know, that this was the closest thing that I could even make look slightly decent in here. Got a tiny little room over here, and then kind of like master bedroom, but I'm thinking this one's a little bit even more old-fashioned. So this is like maybe the older generation, like the grandmother maybe lives in here because she gets her own bathroom, you know, like this is her room, and then like the newer younger couple, they kind of get this, and then like the vanity and stuff, like this is their part of the house because they've got like the new baby, and grandma's just kind of, you know, she's the matriarch and letting them live there. And then the new, either they can like lease this part, oh sorry, like rent it out to like, you know, somebody, or they can have it as a bedroom, like a child's bedroom, even though there's not really a lot for children in here besides the potty. I did have a toddler living in here at some point. But yeah, I think that is the tour. That is the tour of the build. Cute. What other things do we have? This turned into a lot more of a tour rather than a build. I don't know how much building I have in me right now. Because I feel a little self-conscious building. I think because building takes me so long. It takes me ages. Let me see if I can show you this maybe. Because like what other, yeah, I don't really have any other builds. And like these were just like remodels of rooms that already exist. Yeah, and then it's just my Sims. Okay. Let's see if we can tour really quickly San Myshuno. And I looked on the gallery to see if there was anything like this, and you know, unless I'm not finding it because everybody has everything sort of tagged as different things. The gallery is not the best at finding exactly what you're looking for. Oh yeah, there it is. But I remember, sorry, I'm getting sleepy already. I remember it took me a long time to figure out exactly, like matching the colors, matching the exact design. I guess that's what I'm getting at, is that builds just take me a really long time. And that's the nature of why it's difficult for me. Alright, so I tried really, really hard. So this is where the original building is right here. And then up here is everything that I built, and I tried very, very hard to make everything look exactly as close as I possibly could. to the original. I remember I just like could not replicate that. That's why it's not there. This was like all very, very meticulous. Like even, very much so. And then the inside, it's not furnished yet. I think my plan was always to furnish the inside, but I have not yet. So there's a lot to work with, and I think it would be fun. But again, it's like apartments are kind of funny in The Sims. And I don't think that they can actually take the elevator really up. So they're gonna have to, like, the Sims are gonna have to climb the stairs, this weird staircase, and then we're gonna have to figure out what to do with these, if we want to like make it another apartment here or what. But then these guys are only gonna have 2 windows, which is a little awkward, but you know. And then like what to do with this area, like this area has more windows than, like, I don't know, but I don't know. It's alright, right? Like, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this turned into more of like a tour of a build. And I got a little kind of sleepy and hungry, so I think I might go eat. And then maybe I'll come back in a bit. But let's see who we can raid in the meantime. Let's take a look. Should we raid little Simsy? She's on. Oh, she is doing the is it the last day? It's one of the last days of her raising money for St. Jude. But she's actually not online anymore. It just showed that she got off. And let's go to Spring Sims. He's playing The Sims 4. Let's do that. Hang in there. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on one moment. It's cycling through my Sims right now, actually. I have like a lot of old Sims that I don't know. I do miss playing with a lot of these guys. I remember I really liked this little camper kit, so I built that, and then the teal bedroom for kids, and then we did the gamer team room. And it was always a little buggy because stuff kept disappearing because I kept trying to have a piano here as well. Like one of the electric pianos, and it just never worked all that well. Although this room was fairly functional. This one, yeah, actually, this one was rad. And it did pretty well with downloads and stuff too. Oh, hi, kitty. Hi, love bug. Hello, my love. He knows it's dinner time soon, so I remember just taking every single little outfit I could and putting Sims in different outfits, like having a ghost gnome. The silliness. Void critter ghost. Bear ghost. Wait, is this one a child? Baby panda? Oh no. The gnome's pretty funny, actually. Gnome. The gnome is funny. I forget that that's an outfit that you can wear. This one I remember I did over and over the photo over and over and over to try to find something that was kind of weird and interesting, and all of a sudden this just randomly happened where they're crossing their arms, and that's not like a mod or anything, it's just like in the game. So I was like, oh, I'm posting this. That's pretty creepy. And then let's see, what's our, actually look at that, that's a pretty downloaded Sim right there. 206 downloads. I think maybe it's because I wrote her a little backstory. Oh, Marielle was turned into a vampire as she breathed her last earthly breath. She has embraced this new afterlife and sees it as a gift. She understands this is an opportunity to live out her dreams, despite the disadvantage of thirsting for blood and plasma. Even though she can drift through walls and possess toilets, she yearns to see an evil chicken and a golden egg. After hundreds of years of being alive, she dreams of owning a llama. ... I think so. The Henford upon Bagley pack had just come out, so that's why I was so obsessed. I was like, this Sim just wants to, I don't know, live in Stardew Valley and farm. Right. Alright. Well, let's head on over to Spring Sims. Let's go. As always, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a very, very good rest of your night or morning. And I really appreciate you joining, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
If you have level 10 in the parenting skill, you'll be able to do that with anyone. Also, Jeremiah, happy Memorial Day. Can I pee in peace, please, everyone? Calm down. And I'm taking a shower at a time like this? You know what, that's okay. They have a little to no hunger. Get carried by spring. What if you just, like... No, don't use your diaper.
Did it work? I don't think it worked. Let's start.
Also, Greykins, hello. How are you doing today? It's good seeing you. Yeah, I know. You can't turn around and just be super efficient. You weren't here. I wish you could do it more than once, is my thing. That's what I would like. Yeah, I'm